We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They'll give it to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's how you finish a play. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense as confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play looking to throw it. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. NC State comes to the line quickly. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The receiver grabs it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trapped again in the pocket.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He fires downfield. What a catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And on the carry, he's heading left. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The NC State offense back out onto the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with the football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. NC State lines up first and goal. They'll try the ground game here with running back. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to score with a run to the right. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. Gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve. And
here he goes. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's when you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Canes will have first and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Now it's second down here. Ball handed to the running back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. it now from the 25. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. As the first down is still going. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Ran by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Finds his target. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. NC State comes to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, NC State. They finish off the scoring drive. So the offense flexing here quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
He makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. Get some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. NC State comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. And they hand it off to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looks left and finds his target there. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Canes are on the move here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew that one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win
it. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Leaning on the run game here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They've got him again. He couldn't escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the defense brings him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock it in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
He's in the clear. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So it comes down to this, late in the game, a two-point conversion to tie this up and potentially force overtime. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He'll pitch it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Tries to get it to the running back. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game, and they now put this game on ice. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back in motion now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.